What's cracking? What's happening? It's your girl, Honeyy Saracha, and I'm with my boy,
Anthony.
Okay, period. Listen, guys, follow my new YouTube channel. It's at Honeyy Saracha, HoneyysSaracha on his YouTube channel, and his is
1 yes away is ONE.YesYesAWay.
you is crazy as hell. Okay, listen. Y'all, listen, we just want to come on here and stuff like that and pretty much talk to y'all about fears, anxiety, and overthinking. It's so many people that suffer from that, and I just want to, come on here and have a quick little chit chat about it and maybe help somebody out there listening. That's what I want to do today, so let's do it.
Let's do it. What we're gonna talk about. You ready?
Okay. I just said what the hell was going to talk about.
Yeah, we did.
Y'all get on my dang on nerves.
I'm tired. Damn it.
Okay.
What'd you say?
Nothing.
Okay, so the first question I got for you is, how is your name change affecting you?
How is it affecting me? I would say that doing the Honeyy Saracha name change, going from Honeybee to Honeyy Saracha, that name change was something difficult for me. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I had fears, a little bit of anxiety, a little bit of overthinking as well, because the fear was, dang, I gotta start all the way over. I gotta do this. And I just want to make sure that the people that's rocking with me, they accept, the new name switch. So for me, it was more so, are they going to accept it? The Honeybee name was owned by Mariah Carey's fan base. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So to find that out, I'm like, what? And so it put me in a dark place. I'm not going to lie. Like, doing this name switch, it did put me in a dark place a little bit. But then I came and got into alignment with the light of it, because once I had those fears and that overthinking and that anxiety, to be honest with you, I had to come out of that dark place for a second. And plus I had so much stuff going on with friends and people betraying me. You know what I'm saying? Family, friends, lovers, work. So much stuff was going on, even in the middle of this name switch from Honeybee to Honeyy Saracha. So, I was in a dark place. But what I will say is that I had to transfer my energy into alignment with God and what He wants me to do. You know what I'm saying? And even though just because it's new and it's unknown territory, something you've never had to do before, doesn't mean it's not going to be a blessing. So I had to really look at it like that. Something in my brain had to shift. Yes, I had fear, I had anxiety, I had overthinking going on, but then there's another half of my brain that had to go into saying F it, rebranding, having faith, and going to work. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, those are the 4 things that came to me. And I'm gonna be honest with you, that's something I would say to anybody out there watching. If you're trying to start a company, you trying to, do your brand, building your legacy, whatever you got to do that feels uncomfortable, I would go do what makes you feel uncomfortable. And don't let the fear overtake you, because it's really not of God. Fear, anxiety, and overthinking is really not of God or the universe. I would do that. So I would just encourage everybody out there, if you have anything that makes you feel in fear or worry or anxiety or overthinking or something like that, I would just focus and ask God for your purpose, your mission, your gifts. And I would go ahead and get in alignment with Him. I would pray and pay attention to the signs, and I would just say, press the F it button, because that's what I'm doing. Like, what are we talking about?
Right.
Like, what are we talking about?
Okay, now another question that I have for you is...
No more questions, please. I'm playing out. I'm playing.
Okay, the other question that I have for you is...
What is it?
Before you even became an artist, did you have any fear or any anxiety before you were like, let's do this?
Before I even became an artist, Did I have any fears or
or
anxieties?
of like what people would say, or they'll be like, who is that? Having fear of being rejected before you actually started, your career and becoming a music artist.
Starting off, no, I didn't. No, I didn't have any fears of being rejected when I started off, because I was just so happy to do what I know God has told me to do. And oh snap, that's a wasp. Boy, that's a wasp, yeah.
Okay, let's
Okay, let's keep going.
Did you have any fears then?
Did I have any fears of, I got a fear of that wasp, yeah. Oh. Okay, come on. Okay, so did I have any fears of, being an artist? Did I have any fears of being rejected before I became an artist? I didn't have any fears of being rejected before I became an artist, because I was just so happy to do what I love to do. And that is sing and rap and make music that is going to touch lives and people's souls. You know what I'm saying? Ignite their souls. That's the type of music I make. I was just happy to, get out here and just, oh, God damn.
Hello.
Oh my God.
Your head okay?
Okay.
Is your head okay?
That was fucked up.
No.
That was fucked up. You know what? I think we done recording for today. The headtivities. Okay, listen. Okay, I'm not. This is why you don't play no more. I'm over here like.
That's why I'm laying him back.
Anyway, okay. Now tell me a little bit about you.
About me, like I was saying, my channel is 1 year away. The whole point of creating the channel, and that's why I had asked you, did you have any fears going into
music,
becoming this artist that you are now? So like I was saying, the whole point of 1 year away is, motivating strangers, motivating other people to, put themselves out there in a sense. I know all of us have had a fear of something, whether it's skydiving, whether it's heights, whether it's, whatever fear you might have. The whole point is to motivate people. What I'm gonna be posting on my YouTube channel is, videos of talking to strangers, videos of trying to meet new people, videos of trying to ask strangers if I can play basketball with them, or if I can play baseball, if I can go spend a day with them.
That's hard.
And that's the whole point is, ever since I was little, I did have many fears. Many fears growing up, many fears of, losing somebody, many fears of, whatever your fear may be. I've had many fears.
Mm-hmm.
So I've learned that if I follow God and I have faith in God, I can walk through it. I can do it.
Now, what was one of your fears, and what would you tell people how to get through that?
One of my fears was losing my parents.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's mostly everybody's fear. Having the person that you love most not be there. And, sadly, one of my parents had passed away, which was my dad.
I'm sorry to hear that.
He had passed away back in 2021. And I never thought that was something that would come on so early on. In my life. I was just 17 years old. Hearing the news that your dad passed away, it's not easy.
Wow.
And, being able to overcome it by looking for God, by, obeying God, and, just looking for God in general. I feel like that's what motivated me to, inspire new people, talking about God, putting your fear away and letting know that God is by your side no matter what you're going through. No matter what's going on, God's always going to be there. And he'll walk with you in the middle of the storm, walk with you wherever you're going.
Amen.
He's going to be there. So that's the whole point, is just trusting God, and you having faith in Him, knowing you're going to be okay in the middle of the fear. A lot of us, we have traumatized.
It's hard to trust. It's hard to actually have faith. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like the enemy and those dark thoughts can pull on you.
They can.
They can pull on you and stuff like that. And I don't really feel like that's of God. Like anxiety, fear, overthinking, I don't feel like that's of God at all.
It's not. It's not of God. Even though God does put some things in our life that we have to go through, so our faith can strengthen. It is possible, but most of those things aren't from God.
Right.
And that's why I say it's important to trust in God and face your fears, and put yourself out there and try to meet new people, try to talk to people about God, let them know who God is, let them know who Jesus is, and I feel like that's the whole point of our life. That's what God has called us to do is talk about Him, preach His gospel. Because some of us, we get lost. We're like, what's the point of life? We're like, what's the point of me existing? What's going on? And we've always questioned.
I felt that way before.
We always question, like, there's somebody who's bigger than us. There's someone who is over us, and that's
giving us gifts. That's giving us a purpose. That's giving us a mission to fulfill and complete. But if you woke up today
and you have life,
you have life, and you have oxygen, and you have breath in your body. He's not done with you yet. He's not done with you yet. Because even when I was going through some of those thoughts of like, what's the point of even living? What's the point of even just suicidal thoughts, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's the point of even living and being here? My life's so shitty, it's so dark, you know what I'm saying? People done me so wrong, and I felt like it was no light at the end of the tunnel. Man, I had to pray, get on my knees, and start aligning with the universe and aligning with God and trying to listen to His voice, because sometimes you gotta shut off your own voice, because it got your voice in it, but it got other spirits and other demons and other stuff up in that thing, and you just gotta shut it off and cut off all the noise and just hear His voice, because I'm telling you, that's what's gonna get you through.
Yep, that's the whole point of life. Like Jesus said, He's the way, the truth, and the life.
That's true.
And that's very true. I didn't even know that. I'm gonna be honest. It was. I had a very hard time. I grew up, going to church, but I never actually knew God. I never actually talked to God.
Me neither.
And I think that's something we all have to go through, because God is the only one. Like I said, we've always asked our question: who is God? How is God? And God is like Jesus.
How can I even hear His voice? Or,
And
is He gonna respond to me?
Yeah,
does He hear me?
Exactly, and that's what now that we should give thanks to God, because it's like we might ask ourselves, but then you go deeper and you're like, wait, how am I breathing? Wait, how do I have a house? Like, wait, how do I have shoes? How are these things created? How are the trees created? How are we're sitting at created?
It's crazy, because I thought that too. Even as a kid, I always felt like this place is magical. Like, I've always felt that way since a kid. Like, this place is magical. Like, think about it. You see green grass, you see green trees, you see birds. This is the little details about life. Imagine if we came here and it was just all black.
Exactly.
It was all black and it was just nothing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and I feel like sometimes that's how people's brains are.
Those are the little things that is like, it gives you the
gives
answer,
you hope and
it's
faith.
like, there's a creator.
There's a creator.
And the creator is
God. Within you too. Because if he made you and he made you out of His image, then that means there's a God in you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So why do we doubt ourselves? Like, why do we have anxiety? Like, why do we overthink and have fear and have anxiety? Like, why do we go through that stuff?
The same thing.
It's crazy. Pain.
The same thing with
Universal
the
pain.
phones. Like the phones, they have a creator. Who created them?
Exactly.
People. But who gives us the thinking, like
the gifts, the purpose, the mission,
the wisdom,
the thought, the wisdom, the intelligence.
Who gives us the wisdom is God.
Right.
So it's like, it's just putting yourself out there and living for God, but also, putting yourself out there and letting people know.
Overcoming the fear.
Like, this is what we had to do. Like, just go for it and do your thing, basically.
Go for it and do your thing. Well, you know what? We are doing our thing.
We're going to grow together. We'll be here forever. Not forever, actually.
My boy! My boy.
I have my kids right here. Faith over fear. It's always faith over fear, guys. Always.
Bye, guys.